What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this week's video, it's gonna be something super exciting and more of a chit chat session because I don't know if you guys know, but I just hit 1 million followers on Instagram. Yay! It's one of those really surreal feelings where you'd never expect to hit such a large audience on a social media platform like Instagram. When I hit 1 million followers on TikTok, I think it was like early 2023. You know, it was awesome. Like, it was awesome. That was the first social media platform ever to hit like such a milestone. When I think of Instagram, right? Like, Instagram is the platform where it's like you have a huge connection with your followers. You know what I mean? Like, I love TikTok, you know? Shout out to TikTok for giving me that platform. Like, I love the community that I have on TikTok. So if you follow me on there, thank you. Love you guys. Instagram for me, like, that was the first ever social media platform that I decided to start posting fitness content on when I was like 17 years old. That is like my baby. You know what I mean? Like, that was the starting point of my social media fitness journey. Overall, I just feel like this really close connection to my followers on Instagram, just because I'm able to, for example, DM you guys, talk to you via my comment section and stuff like that. So the fact that I've hit like 1 million followers on there is just wild to me, like wild. Also, I find that Instagram is the type of platform where it's not the easiest to get such a huge following and huge community. Like, I get it's easy to go viral these days. Like, don't get me wrong, I see so many different like people here and there that have a viral video, this and that. Like, I feel like going viral is not like the problem on like social media, but I think it's like having that like connection and that loyalty from my community that means the most to me. And to me, it's not just like a number of 1 million followers. It's like the fact that you guys have been so loyal to me, regardless if you're like really new to my page or if you've been with me through the years and literally watched me grow up since I started this. That is what means the most to me and feels the most surreal, is that some of you have literally watched me grow up on social media. You've watched my highs, you've watched my lows, you've stuck with me through plateaus and maybe when my content wasn't popping off, when I had, you know, not a lot of followers, not a lot of attention to my page. Like, it's that loyalty and that respect and appreciation for my content from the jump that means the most to me. And for that, I am so thankful for every single one of you. And the fact that I have a YouTube platform now where you guys also love and support me on this channel means so much to me as well. And yeah, actually, with that being said, we're at 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. I think the timing is just like awesome. I posted my Gymshark announcement on May 2nd, and my friends in my comment section when I posted my Gymshark announcement were the ones that actually like notified me that I hit 1 million followers on Instagram, which was so funny. I was like responding to their comments, and then like my friend Millie, she's like, oh my gosh, she's like, I just refreshed your page and you also hit 1 million followers when you just posted your announcement. Like, timing was crazy. And I was like, yeah, like guys, when I tell you like I didn't really like prep for this, I didn't prep for it. Like, I knew that like I was in the 900s, but I wasn't expecting to hit 1 million. Like, just, you know how some people like when they hit like milestones, when it comes to that stuff, like they're like, oh, like here's my 100K, like they prep for that, like they have like balloons and cake and stuff like that, or like they've already set up their giveaways and stuff. Like, I wasn't prepped. Like, I was chilling. Because I think I was so stressed about like announcing my Gymshark announcement, because like that's like obviously like a huge freaking deal to me, like, you know what I mean, that like I just forgot about like numbers and stuff like that. You know, I wasn't really watching my following go up, so like I just thought the timing of that was just so funny and so crazy. But also, with that being said, to celebrate my 1 million followers and to celebrate my Gymshark athlete announcement, I really want to do a giveaway. So that will be up on my Instagram, and there will be like a bunch of rules in the caption which you guys can follow along. So make sure you follow my Instagram if you want to participate in that giveaway, because it's going to be huge. I'm going to get all my sponsors involved, so Ghost, Gymshark, Evolve You, and it'll be something really, really nice. And I'm also going to throw in a little surprise in that giveaway, so it'll be a massive one. So make sure you go follow me on MDJ_fitness on Instagram if you want to participate in the giveaway, and all the contest rules will be there. So I feel like hitting 1 million followers on Instagram, I want to touch on 4 things in this video. And the last point of this video will be, I think, the most important part. So make sure you stick around for all 4 of these points if you want to get some tips and tricks. Let's start with, when did I start posting on social media? What was my very first post? And what was my goal when I started social media? Like, what was the point of me just like, you know, Like, why did I just decide to like, okay, I'm gonna decide to start posting fitness content on Instagram? So I started posting on social media. So I started my Instagram account when I was 17 in my last year of high school. I had just quit swimming, and I know you guys have seen probably the Q&A that I posted months ago. So if you're like, oh, this sounds repetitive, like I'm updating you guys again, okay? Because maybe not all of you followed me when I posted that Q&A back in October. But I started my fitness account when I was 17. I was in my last year of high school. It was 2017 at the time. And I wasn't the type of person where I just wanted to quit being active cold turkey. Like I wanted to do something. Like I was an active kid, obviously going from competitive swimming to like nothing is like a huge, like what the heck? So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like I love being active. Like I love working out. So I joined the gym. And as I said in my other Q&A, it was mainly cardio at first, you know what I mean? Like pretty much all cardio and like a lot of ab work. And it was during the era of fitness where like, you know, I would follow these like influencers on YouTube, Instagram, you name it, where like the fads of like get a thigh gap in 10 minutes or get a six pack in 1 week, like those types of vibes. And as a 17-year-old impressionable girl, I was like, you know, would kind of do stuff like that. I fell for a lot of those like trends at the time. But regardless of that, even though I was just doing cardio, I kind of had the mindset where I was scared of lifting weights at the time, because back then I feel like the influence was that lifting weights would make you bulky. So I kind of avoided weightlifting in my first year of starting at the gym and would just, like I said, run on the treadmill, do elliptical, do a lot of ab work. If anything, I'd pick up maybe like a couple pounds, like a 5-pound dumbbell here and there, but it wasn't lifting weights like that. Regardless of me not knowing what I was doing, not lifting weights, and just doing basically cardio all the time and sort of HIIT circuit training, I was like, even though I don't know what I'm doing, I still want to share my journey with people. So I created a separate account called MDJ Fitness, which yeah, that's my account now. I didn't use my actual like high school account at the time. I created something separate because I didn't want to, I was scared of being cringe posting fitness content on my main page in high school. And yeah, I would share like, even if it was the most random thing. Like you guys want to know what my first post was on Instagram? I'll pull it up now. It was literally me doing side bridges, and my caption says, "My first post ever!" Exclamation point, exclamation. Like it's there. If you guys want to go scroll through my Instagram, through all the eras, all those posts are there. Like post number 1 is there, and I literally titled it "My First Post Ever" with like hashtags, like hashtag fitness, hashtag abs, hashtag side bridges. My face is cut off in the video. Like it wasn't even a good angle. I think I got my like high school friend to help me film it, but we are obviously embarrassed to film that it looks like it's like really low on the floor as he's filming instead of like a regular angle, so my face is cut off. It was just funny. Even though I wasn't that knowledgeable at all and I was new to the gym, I still wanted to share my journey. I was still confident enough to be like, you know what? This is what I do. This is what I like to do. This is my hobby that I do after high school, before I go to high school, like, you know, in the mornings or after. And I just want to share it. And that's how it started. Like I would just share it. Like I would take videos of myself doing like my cardio circuits, my ab circuits, my running, my really bad attempts at trying to lift 5-pound weights. Like, you know what I mean? Like even though I didn't know what I was doing. But that's how it all started. And the question, what did I want, or like what was my goal when I first started posting on social media? My goal was literally just to like share my hobby. Because the gym quickly, after I quit swimming, became my favorite hobby. It was something I loved, even though, like I said, I was new to it, maybe obviously didn't know much about what I was doing. Like I had a long road ahead of me, a lot of learning curves to go, which obviously you don't know at the time, right? Here I am so many years later. I've went through so many learning curves over the years. My goal was not sponsorships. My goal was not clout. My goal was not followers. My goal was not anything that I would say is very surface level, no deep meaning to it. My goal was just simply, oh, I like fitness. I want to post it and share it. I literally just wanted to share my workouts and share what I was doing in the gym, and just like, yeah, it was very chill, and like, you know, put the hashtags to like maybe get my content out there, but like it was very chill, you know, at the time. And then even when I did discover Gymshark and discovered Gymshark athletes and followed all the Gymshark athletes, you know, at the time, like then it started to evolve as like the months and the years, like the weeks, the months and the years went on, started to evolve into like, okay, like, you know what, like I'm posting all this on social media, I'm posting my journey. Like these Gymshark athletes, for example, or even if they weren't Gymshark athletes, these people, these influencers at the time inspire me to the point that I want to have that impact on a following the way they do. Like I want to be like inspirational like them one day to like a bunch of people and inspire and help other people, right? With my workout videos, with my inspirational content, realistic motivation, my food content, whatever it is. Like the way they inspired me when I was a 17 and 18-year-old girl was like, I looked at them like, wow, like one day I want to be up there with the big dogs and literally inspire people the way they are inspiring me right now. Like I thought it was like unfathomable how cool and how big and how much of an impact they have on like all their followers, you know what I mean? And that's the impact that I want to have one day. So it evolved over time into me like being like, okay, like these people are inspiring me. I want to be inspirational like these people. But yeah, overall, that was the very start of it all. And that was, I guess, my initial goals when I started posting on social media. Like, you know, that was my first post. That was where it all started. And that was the whole, you know, idea behind starting MDJ Fitness, like my fitness account and becoming like a fitness content creator like from day one. So like I said, I was kind of afraid of lifting weights in my first year of working out because, you know, it was that like whole era of like, oh, like, you know, lifting weights would make you bulky, right? But I want to touch on the fact that it obviously changed over the years, and let me know in the comments, guys, if you want me to do a whole video on a Maddie's Eras tour where I take you through like my posts over the years, my different eras on Instagram, because I can do that. We can do this whole fun video where I can just go from the bottom all the way up and see the evolution of MDJ Fitness, because it's all there. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But I want to touch on how has my perspective on weightlifting and working out changed since I first started social media content creating / fitness influencing. Wow, my whole perspective on weightlifting has obviously changed. If you look at my first post, when I first started posting on Instagram, like I said, cardio-based movements, abs, little to zero weightlifting. And now I would consider myself a hybrid trainer where I'm like a hybrid athlete. I do my full body functional days. I hit glutes and legs twice a week. I do 3 upper body sessions where I do 1 pull day, 1 push session, and then my full body day, I consider that like a mix of lower and upper. But it's just like this whole evolution of like, I am like a mainly like weightlifting / functional training type individual. I would say I'm a mix of hypertrophy, strength, and functional training. And therefore I would say I'm like a hybrid athlete. But it's just like so funny because it's like these days, it's like, yeah, like I'm out here trying to hit 55-pound dumbbells on shoulder press. I'm hitting 50-pound dumbbell shoulder press for reps. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get PRs on bench press. I'm trying to get PRs on my deadlifts, my sumos and my conventionals. You know what I mean? I'm trying to grow glutes. I'm trying to like, you know, build a well-rounded proportionate body and build a well-rounded proportionate body, not by avoiding lifting weights, you know, to get like that aesthetic arm or upper body look or glute look, like build an aesthetic well-rounded look by actually lifting weight, like lifting and not just lifting. Like I said, I would say I'm a very well-balanced person when it comes to training. I take a very well-balanced approach. I train for hypertrophy, which is trying to grow the muscle, and I train for strength, which is like the PR stuff that I try to hit, you know what I mean? Where I'm trying to like hit my like heavy 1 rep maxes or 2 rep maxes or whatever, right? And then I also train functional or like, and for like cardio heart health and just overall cardiovascular fitness. Like I am a very like well-rounded individual in my training. And in comparison to like when I first started, you can just see that whole shift. It's like a total 180 and a total healthy shift in not only like mentality, but like also like my physical health has like completely transformed as well. And then also the knowledge that I've gained over the years, like compared to when I was like younger, when I first started MDJ Fitness and to now we're here with 1 million followers. Not only am I super knowledgeable when it comes to fitness, but I literally have so many of you on my program. Like you guys are training the way I train now. And the fact that I can be that influenced to like influence you guys to lift, to train, you know what I mean? To build a well-rounded physique and to not be afraid of food. Even my mindset with food, like if you guys have known me since the start, if you guys have seen other videos, you guys know that I was restrictive in the first year to 2 years of my fitness journey when it came to food. And now it's what I eat in a day as a fit girl who doesn't cut her bulk. I'll eat crumble cookies for breakfast. I'll eat Cinnabon for breakfast. I'll have cherry pie and ice cream at night. I'll eat dim sum during the day. I'll go out for all you can eat sushi. Like, I just don't give a flying when it comes to eating food. The evolution in my mindset with food is just, I'm so proud of myself. I think that's one of the most proud things I am with myself, you know? The fact that like I look at food and that's my second favorite hobby next to fitness. Like, you know what I mean? Like the fact that food is also my favorite hobby and like fitness, it's like they're equal playing ground because food and fitness can live harmoniously, you know? That's how I like evolved my training over the years, and the fact that I am a trainer for Evolve You and literally have programs for you guys, and you guys love my programs. And you know, you guys are inspired by my what I eat in a days, and you're inspired by my posts on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. It's just, like it's so cool. Like, you know what I mean? It's just such a cool feeling, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool. Before we wrap up this video, this was the number one, I think, question I got asked the other day when I posted this Instagram post, which you guys can see on my Instagram, where it was POV, your favorite hobby became your job. And tons of you were DMing me and in my comments saying like, how did you get here? Like, how did you become successful as a fitness influencer, as a content creator? How did you get to this point that your favorite hobby, which is the gym, which is working out, became your full-time job? Because of course, I know you guys want to, like, it's the dream to be doing like your favorite hobby as your job, right? That goes for anybody. That goes for famous painters. That goes for videographers, right? That are really successful and like, you know, have a huge client base, you know what I mean? Like that's their hobby that became their job. And like for fitness influencers, it's like working out is our favorite hobby. It became my job. And like that's, I feel like the number one question I get asked when I post that post especially, and you know, like hitting 1 million followers on Instagram and becoming a Gymshark athlete. And that's like the question I've been getting a lot is like, Maddie, like how did you get here? Like how do I become a fitness influencer? How do I become successful in the fitness space or just as a content creator on social media in general? I'll give some of my like, you know, advice on that. And I think my number one most genuine piece of advice is you have to do what you truly love doing. Okay, whatever you decide to become successful at, I truly believe you have to love it. Like you have to genuinely have a passion for it. I see time and time again people that get into the fitness industry. I'm just gonna use this one as an example because I'm a fitness girly, right? They get into a certain industry like the fitness industry for the wrong reason. Like immediately it's like they get into it because it's, oh, like I see the potential for clout. Like I see other influencers that have quote unquote clout, have followers, have brand deals, have brand trips, right? Like, and they see all these luxuries that come with being a successful influencer or entrepreneur, whatever it may be, and then they're like, okay, that's why I'm gonna get into like, for example, fitness, because maybe that's the easy route. Like whatever, I just have to go to the gym and like post and like, yeah, I'll get like these brand deals, I'll get these sponsorships, I'll get this, I'll get these followers, this and that. I see also some of those people that do that and they quickly just like kind of straddle off and like they like don't stay consistent with it, or they're like sitting there kind of like asking themselves like, why am I not growing? Because maybe they're like copying like trend after trend after trend on social media, or copying another creator for like post for post for post, or they're just like, you can just see in the content, like you can just see as a third person like looking at their content that it's just like not genuine, and they don't actually maybe truly love working out or love the type of content that they're posting. And I think it just shows that you need to do and post true to who you are and like get into a hobby that you truly will like. Okay, so it's like if you want to say you're getting into the gym like I did when I was 17 years old, and I started to love the gym, right? And I was like, oh, I want to start posting this on social media just to share. Like I created a separate account and I just want to share like my journey, right? That's because I actually love working out and I just wanted to share it. It's like, you know, I didn't have this like any like malintent behind it, or, you know, ulterior motives behind like posting on Instagram, you know what I mean? Like no, like it was literally just like, I just want to share it. And like I said, as the weeks and the months and the years evolved, it became like, not only do I want to share this, but I was was like, you know what, I see the potential in myself to like, because I love this hobby, it's such a huge passion of mine, to like inspire other people and so many more people out there the way, like, for example, these Gymshark athletes inspire me. But notice how it wasn't like, I just want to be a Gymshark athlete for the freaking sake of it. Like, I just want to be a Gymshark athlete because like clout, followers. No, like I was literally like, I looked at it, I'm being so honest with you, I looked at these people like, that's so cool that they inspire this many people. Like, you know what I mean? And that they not only inspire them, but they help this many people with the content that they post out there. It's helpful, it's like inspirational, it's motivational. And I was like, I want to have that impact on people. Like, I want to be that helpful, I want to be that inspirational, and I want to be that motivational. My advice to you guys, if you want to start posting on social media and you want to become successful, not only as a content creator, but a fitness influencer, for example, number one, stay consistent. Consistency is important. Yes, when I first started posting, did I wish that there were like times that I didn't just have like these random hiatuses and I went through really inconsistent periods? Yeah, probably if I stayed more consistent at the start, it probably would have like, you know, it probably would have been a maybe smoother process. Not that I regret it, but my advice to you is I feel like consistency is like key. So definitely stay consistent at like posting on your social media if that's what you truly want to do. Biggest piece of advice after that is just like, it really has to be just like genuinely like you and like your personality and your true love for the hobby and like for the type of content like that you're posting out there. Like, you have to love it. Like, you have to like really like live and breathe that type of like hobby and that content, you know what I mean, to like be posting it out there. Otherwise it's just gonna feel like a chore. Like when I was posting on Instagram, like even from the jump, like it never felt like a chore to me. In between my university classes, if I had 20 minutes, I would be editing on my phone, like editing this post on iMovie at the time. It wasn't CapCut because like I said, it wasn't Reels back then. It was like swipe posts and stuff like that. So I'd be editing on iMovie, like on my phone, like on this really small, like iPhone 6, iPhone 8, whatever it was at the time. And I'd be like, have maybe 15, 20 minutes to myself and I'd post. Like, but to me, that didn't feel like a chore. I was so excited to post like every day. Like, you know, like I had my times that I wanted to post and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna edit like while I have time. I would go to my like part-time jobs and then I would still go to the gym after and then like do my workout, but also film my workout at the same time. Like, I like always found a way to like work it in there to like get the content in there. But to me, it didn't feel like a chore. I really enjoyed it because like the gym was my me time, but at the same time, it was really cool that I was able to like film my me time and share that on my platform and like not just share workout content, but also share my food content. I genuinely think you will be successful at whatever you do if you have a passion for it, you have the drive for it, you have the consistency, and you know, you don't rely on motivation either. Like, I'm not, this goes to say that there will be like times where you look at it and it maybe probably is discouraging because you're like, why is this not growing? I've been consistent, I love the gym, or you love whatever hobby you're doing, like, and I'm posting at it consistently and like I don't see any growth. This is frustrating. As someone that loves their hobby and loves posting, why is it not growing? I understand that frustration, and that is where, like I always tell you guys, the dedication trumps the motivation. And like, you know, that like whole like remember your why, like when you see like these plateaus or you're frustrated with the lack of growth or like, you know, the lack of reach to like bigger audiences, just know that like if you stay consistent at it, like your time will come. What's meant to be will be, what's meant for you will be for you. And I genuinely believe the people that are truly like good people and really love what they're doing and are like just will continue to stick through it and be consistent with whatever they're doing even through tough times. Like, you know what I mean? No matter what, no matter how many things they're balancing in life, or no matter how much lack of growth that they're seeing on their social media, like good people deserve good things. And like, I genuinely think that your time will come, like your time to shine will come. You just have to stay consistent and you just have to keep loving what you're doing. Okay, and give yourself grace. Of course, give yourself grace. You can get caught up in this whole like, oh, like, you know, you want to throw your hands up in the air, but give yourself grace. Like, give yourself breaks, guys. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't build this following overnight. Like I said, 2018, if you look at my 2018, like, I wasn't very consistent with my posts. Like, it's a very short scroll, and then like 2018 like is done and I'm already into 2019 with my posts. That means that I wasn't posting like 5 days a week or 4 days a week. Like, I wasn't very consistent, right? Like then, like I went through different like periods of like, you know, consistency, lack of consistency, and it was a slow and steady journey for me. And I think that's why I'm so much more appreciative of it all, because for me, nothing was like a fix, what one hit wonder, you know, like those like artists that like one hit wonders, it comes to them like the quick fame. Like nothing to me was like a quick fame or like a quick like growth, you know what I mean? Where it's like, I have no entitlement. I have no ego when it comes to this stuff because I know what it's like to be a university student. I know what it's like to work a part-time job. And I also know what it's like to like work out and post the fitness content all at the same time. Like I know, and then I know what it's like to do that and see no growth and just have such a small but very supportive community. I know what that's like. And as someone that knows what that's like, I know that you can do that and you can grind for it and like your time will come. But yeah, with that being said, guys, that's kind of like my quick off the top of my head advice. Let me know if I missed anything, like if maybe I didn't touch anything, because when I do these, like it's really just like me as if I was talking to like my boyfriend or my friend in the room, you know what I mean? Like this is just like off the top of my head advice. So if you feel like I've missed anything and you're still like sitting there like, no, like I wanted her to touch on this, like, or give me this tip, like she didn't give me this tip, like let me know in the comments. And of course, like we can make a part 2 to this video. That is just what I can like give you guys in terms of like tips and advice on like how to become successful on social media or become successful as a fitness content creator, fitness influencer as of right now. But let me know if I've missed anything and I will definitely touch on that for you guys. I do really want to say thank you again to every single one of you that has supported me on any of my platforms, whether that's TikTok, whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube. Thank you so much. And 1 million followers is just, it's so cool to me. Like I just, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like you guys. So me sitting here, that's why it's like goosebumps, because it's like, what the heck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, thank you. And I really hope I continue to inspire and motivate you guys in so many different ways. Whatever posts resonate with you that come from my page, I really hope it continues to resonate and inspire you. And yeah, you know, the journey doesn't end here. We're gonna keep, you know, keep the MDJ Fitness community strong on all the platforms. And make sure you follow my Instagram because I will be posting a giveaway soon. It'll be a huge one. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one.